everybody. Hola, hola, mis amigos. Hello, my friends. This is Wally. Today we are here doing a video about spirituality, about what I practice, about the system that has helped me to dive within, to be able to get to know myself, to be able to grow. All right, guys. So first of all, and I've been practicing IFA for about 12 years already. And what is IFA? IFA is a indigenous spiritual system, a divination system that comes from West Africa. And it is really fascinating the way how you're able to connect with the divine, with the unknown, and be able to get the life path of your destiny. Or let's make it more clear, is like Ifa will be like the GPS, it's a spiritual GPS of your personal destiny. Ifa tells us that heaven is home and earth is the marketplace. Earth is the university. And we come here to challenge ourselves, to learn new things, to grow. And every individual, every person has a very peculiar and unique destiny. No destiny is equal. So Ifa tells us that we are here to forge our character, to create good character, to elevate ourselves, to grow. All right, to expand our consciousness. And yes, and like I say, no destiny is created equal. So everyone will be born in different circumstances, different scenarios, family, race, sex, and this will be happening, until you master yourself. And what Ifa does here, it's like I say, as a divination system that will allow you to get into the information of your destiny. It will give you the full idea about what is it that you need to be working on at this particular point in your life, and to be able to get on track. If you are walking out of your destiny path, you're off track, right? And if I will allow you to get on your, well, it will give you the information that you need to know, so you can align yourself with your destiny path. Whether you are on it or not, if you have any questions, you can ask yes or no questions, and the IFA practitioner will be able to break down the code that is produced when he uses his peculiar tools to be able to bring this IFA code. Okay, we call it Odu. All right. As a IFA practitioner, as an Awo, the Awo can use this IFA divination chain. And it's like dealing with a coin, right? It has two sizes, right? One up, this is down. So the IFA practitioner will let this go on the mat, and it will produce a binary sequence. All right, let's make it this way, like 1 0, right? One side represents 1 The other side represents 0, and then it will produce a binary code of zeros and ones. The computer, like the computer coding, right? And this is very ancient, all right? This is nothing new. So, and this particular code of ones and zeros has encrypted information, stories, parables, poems that has something or everything related to the current situation of the person that came for IFA consultation. All right? So that's what it is. And then the IFA practitioner will explain to the client what is it that they need to do to be able to get on track of their life destiny. Or if there is something that they need to offer to show gratitude to their ancestors or to certain deities or elements of nature. All right? To help them advance, to help them move forward, to help them overcome some difficulties. Remember, problems, obstacles, all these difficulties that we have to face, it's part of life. Remember, we're here to create character, to develop faith, right? So how are you going to challenge your faith if your life is all goody goody, right? If everything is good, how are you going to practice that you have faith? How are you going to practice that you have hope and benevolence? And how can you practice that if the good and the evil doesn't exist, right? So it's like in life you have to become like in Star Wars, right? Like a Jedi, right? You either use the Force, on the light side, or you use the Force on the darkness side, right? So in everything we do in life, we have to choose, right? Even in your profession as a doctor, as a mechanic, as a teacher, as a politician, we have to show that we are here to do either good or evil, right? And it's a personal choice. It's always a personal choice. It's nothing like, oh my God, the devil made me do this. No. Even with money, money is good. Money is a form of energy. It's up to us what we do with money. Greed. Money doesn't make you greedy. You are the one that produces this feeling, this mindset of being greedy or using it for destructive, and horrible things. Or you can use money to create. One needs to have a good head, a good mind set to be able to utilize this power, this energy of money to grow, to evolve, right? To use it as an energy, as a power of change, right? So yes, as an instrument of change. It could be good or bad, it's up to you. And remember, everything we do, we'll have to face later in this life or in the next life. So, and this I believe, I've seen enough now that I believe that if we do good, we do it so for ourselves. If we do evil, we do so for ourselves. That's in one of the IFA codes and Otura Meji. All right, that's one of the messages. Okay, regarding the IFA readings and some particular odus and some particular codes of IFA, if I will advise the client to speak up, to hold their ground, to fight back, you know. So in some other situations, if I will ask the client to remain quiet, to remain peaceful, or just to go across the street and, if avoiding confrontation, go to the other side. So there is many messages. And Ifa is it's like I say, is the GPS, all right, the spiritual GPS that will help you maneuver your life in this terrestrial world, and if on the next one. And also, if I will ask for the client to offer a special set of materials that has a esoterical value, to this particular Odu, so it can overturn the situation. It can help you to solve the problems you're facing, or it will help you to gain that what you're missing, right? You gotta give to get. Or if you want to get rid of something that is that you're going, let's say you're going through some afflictions, IFA offers the power of substitution, the power of, or the IFA applies the law of substitution, to remove afflictions, to remove losses, or to prevent you from losing things, losing your health, losing your life, losing a financial investment, things like that. So the law of substitution, it's applied in the IFA system. And remember, all these offerings are made to cause an effect on the spiritual realm, on the quantum world. So it can manifest in your 3D world, right? In your physical world. So that's just a little information about what we do when we practice Ifa. Like I say, I repeat once again, it is fascinating. This raw, naked power, this esoterical technology that we use. I understand that most of the things we face in life, we have a choice. We have decisions to make. And I know that there is a lot of good people out there that are being manipulated or influenced by other people to commit crimes, to do what is wrong, to do what is immoral. All right, I understand that some people are being manipulated by horrible people, and yes, and we have to break away from these people. We have to break away. We have to detox our life from all these people that are toxic and polluted to our destiny, to our life. Also, the same way as we have to detox our social environment, we also have to detox our internal environment, right? Our gut. All right. Sometimes there are some people that are not able to achieve clarity after doing the meditation constantly on a regular basis. after doing the prayers, the exercises, um, the methods, the system that I am sharing with you. So this could be due to the the problem, the internal problem with your gut health. The person has parasites. The person has overgrowth of pathogen bacteria. All right, and a good diet needs to be arranged for this particular person. Remember, we're all different. There's no one diet that applies for everyone. So, but I will encourage everybody to look into it. All right, detox, um, change your diet, the diet that best suits you. You know, and eat healthy. Exercise, do your meditation, and clean your environment, your social environment too. All right, my friends. Another set of instruments that we use to produce a IFA code are these palm nuts. All right. In another video, I will be able to show you how these instruments are used. Okay. But so far, you know about this, the IFA divination chain. All right. We call it opele. And these ones are called ikin. All right. You can also use a four cowrie shells or other instruments, coins, to be able to produce these IFA codes, right? To be able to tell the person, the client, what's going on in their lives in this particular moment, and what can they do to better themselves, to put themselves in a better position, right? To get themselves on track, follow their destiny, and to be able to achieve a better mindset. Also, IFA has a very interesting way of delivering these messages, which actually focuses on our character. That's mainly what it is. It's about making one's character better. A good character brings us a good destiny. Ifa, again, is the spirit of wisdom, the database of existence, the observer of life. So, Ifa will help you to understand on a subconscious level, all right, on a psychological level, what is it that you need to do to follow your destiny, and, like I say, to better yourself. And one thing that I want to mention is that there are 256 IFA codes, and each code has over 1,000 parables, messages, poems. Like I say, once again, describes the current situation of the client, person, and what they're going through, and what are the possible best solutions. All right. And like I say, I am fascinated by it. In the beginning, when I'm always being interested in the spiritual world, because my family comes from, we're from Peru, and my family members I come from the lineage of shamans, all right, in the northern part of Peru, in Chiclayo. But well, I'll tell you more about it in another video regarding shamanism, all right? And we're going to continue talking about spirituality, Ifa, and creating good character. And that's pretty much what we do here when we practice our spirituality in any level, anyone. any place of the world. Right? That's the point. That's it. And in the spiritual world, there is a the light and the dark side. There's good and evil, and the metaphysical too, as in the physical. In everything we do, even in our professions, right? If you're a dentist, if you're a mechanic, if you are a teacher, or if you are I don't know, a doctor, right? You can do things illegally, you can do things in a very dishonest way, or you can be honest and straight up, and do your practice to better other people's lives. And like I said, at the same time, you'll be bettering yourself. And in everything we do, that's what it is, creating a good character. Once again, good character brings us to a good destiny. Now, let's talk about spirituality and how do I practice it. The basics, because one of my nephews, he was struggling with the situation in which he wanted to meditate, be able to learn to meditate, right? Learn about meditation, dive inside of, to from within, right? To get to know more about himself. Let's put it that way. To be able to grow within, right? But he told me that he is not able to focus or concentrate. There is too much going on in his mind. I was able to teach him some basic methods about, or a system that we apply in Ifa. And of course, in many other spiritual practice, they do the same. And even in the world of coaching, right? They apply this system, all right, which is always, 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 when you wake up in the morning, all right, find a place where it's quiet, and I start doing your, morning breathing, or taking deep breath to be able to bring yourself to the moment, right? To be present. And one thing that we need to do, first of all, is learn how to praise. Learn how to praise the Almighty, the cosmos, the universe, for what a wonderful world, right? Full of so much beauty, and also so much to learn, right, from the other side, because it's not like this world is not perfect. This world is perfect, and it's composed of beauty and ugliness. It is composed of darkness and light. It is composed of good and evil. And that's the challenge. We're here to choose. We're here to build our character. All right? Yeah. You want to be part of the light or part of the darkness? Which level do you want to vibrate, right? And so we have to praise. We have to learn how to praise, right? The Almighty, the cosmos, the universe. And after that, we move on to showing our gratitude. This is so powerful, learning to show gratitude, right? Learning to show gratitude for all the good things, all the small things, all the things that surround us and that are making possible for us to continue here alive and going forward, right? We got to show gratitude. All right. So after that, we're going to move on to asking for forgiveness. We have to learn to forgive and to ask for forgiveness. This is such a powerful act, such a powerful emotion that we create when we choose to forgive others and forgive ourselves. Because remember, somebody does something wrong to us, we're gonna be mad, we're gonna be angry, but we have to learn to forgive, not forget, learn from it, and then forgive. Because if we don't forgive this emotion, it's gonna stay with us. This negative feeling of hate or resentment, and it's gonna find a way to store in a part of our body. Yes, emotions, good emotions or bad emotions, get stored in our body. All right, and then if we don't learn to forgive and remove these negative emotions, these traumas, these resentment that we feel towards others, or if we did something wrong and we just hate ourselves, right? So we will create a disease. It could become as arthritis. I can tell you, I went through it. You know, other illnesses or other types of physical pain or tumors, cancer. The list is long, right? Insomnia, migraines, and also even putting some weight, right? Becoming overweight or being extremely skinny all the time, like to the point of looking anorexic. So these are emotions, yeah, negative emotions that are producing this manifestation in our bodies. So that's why it's so important to learn to forgive. Forgive yourself, and forgive others. Don't hold grudges. It's not of any good. It doesn't help anybody. You know, especially you. It doesn't help you to grow. So after that, we'll have to learn to ask. We need to learn to ask the universe, ask the Almighty, ask the forces of and the laws of nature to be able to help us, to be able to obtain, achieve, get all these good things of life. To be able to, and remember, it takes good character, it takes wisdom, good judgment, to be able to learn how to ask from the universe, from the cosmos. And once again, like I say, it takes good judgment, it takes wisdom to learn how to ask. We have to learn how to ask. Be careful what you ask because you might just get it. So ask with wisdom. All right? We have to, and remember, the universe is unlimited, right? There's so many things that you can get. But also you have to be on the right mindset. And when you ask for things, we have to ask with desire, and our feelings need to match our thoughts. Because many things people say, oh, I asked for it, but it never comes to me, right? It's because, and this is not easy. This is not an easy thing to do because we have so many paradigms, beliefs installed in our subconscious mind that actually contradict everything that we're trying to ask, right? If we're trying to ask for wealth, how we don't really believe it. We feel poor inside, right? We feel like we don't deserve it. Or maybe that meeting that special someone that you ask for, that particular someone that soulmate or somebody compatible, right? You're asking for somebody compatible, but you don't really believe you can get it, because you don't feel that you don't love yourself, or you don't feel that emotion that you really deserve, that you're ready to get it. You're ready now. So we have to learn how to ask to the universe, to God, to the Holy Spirit, however you want to call it, to Aladdin and the genie, right? To the genie. So it's very important that your thoughts, your desire matches your feeling. Yeah. You have to be in that state of mind of deserve, and the state of mind of I have it. I need it. I want it. I am getting it. Yes. This is it. Remember, the mind, it's the connection to the quantum field, to the multiverse, to God. The mind is an electromagnetic device that will help us to grow, to evolve, and we must learn how to use it. And that's the part that I will continue in another video, because this is something fascinating. And if I also talks about it, the way how to use your mind, your ori, your subconscious, your conscious mind. And one's ori is one's charm to all success, they says. If I says one's mind is one's charm to all success. One's mind is one's charm to all success. When I wake up in the morning, I hold onto my head. One's mind is one's charm to all success. Yes, if I promotes intelligence, if I promotes wisdom, good character, good judgment, so don't forget, we must learn how to ask for things. If you don't put the right emotion to the right thought, or to the thought that you want to manifest, ain't gonna happen. You gotta align yourself. You gotta vibrate. You gotta feel it. And I know it's so difficult because, like I say, we have certain programs that were installed on us when we were kids, with the belief that we're poor, or we're not good enough for this, we're not good enough for that. Someone probably told you in the family, or in kindergarten, or we didn't receive the proper care. We were neglected by our family members, or we were bullied, things like that. And all those things have a great impact in your life, right? In your personality. So we have to focus on this formula. Yeah, we become what we think of. It's not just like that. It has to be merry, or the thoughts have to match the feelings. All right. And the last thing that we have to do regarding learning how to meditate, learning how to pray, or learning the basics of how to achieve a very spirituality, is we must summon the power of Ashe, the power of God, the power of the universe, power that makes things possible. You might call it the Holy Spirit. and Ifa we call it the Ashe, the owner of the Ashe. All right, we call Eshu, we call him the wonder maker, the messenger of all prayers, the owner of the crossroads, tiny but in control of the whole world. All right, Eshu is like Hermes in the spiritual and the Greek mythology. All right, he has a function. He's also the karma police. He is the messenger of all prayers and all offerings. And well, we must summon this deity, this energy to come and help us fulfill our destiny. So, like I say, whichever belief it is that you have, or credo, religion, we're talking about spirituality right here. And this is the basic, this is on every single weight of a spirituality. You call on the Holy Spirit if you want me to be more in depth, for you to understand better, to help you fulfill your wishes, your desires, and you just talk like if it was a friend. You just have to talk to it. Like I say, Holy Spirit, I am Walter Vera Castell, son of Haiti. I am here meditating, praying for these good things of life. And you have to be specific about what you ask. And I pray to you to help me obtain all these things I ask for. You mighty Hermes, or mighty Eshu Odar, or Holy Spirit. And after that, I will conclude the process of doing morning prayers, or our morning meditation, or the way how to become more spiritual. The basics, okay? Let's review the things I mentioned earlier. So, number one, we need to learn how to praise everything that surrounds us. And this is going to help us in life to create a good character. We need to learn how to praise other people also. The more, but I'm not talking on a brown nosing way, or a kiss ass way, just to get what you want, like manipulative thing. No, if you're gonna praise someone, you gotta be honest. But this is so important. So we need to learn how to praise and how to show appreciation for others, right? For other people's qualities, all the good things they do. You gotta learn how to praise. Like I say, number one, praising, showing appreciation. It's so important in our everyday life, for our family members, our friends, or people that you meet daily. All right? Praising is good. Show praises first to the Almighty, and then the rest. Now, after that, we need to learn, and what this is teaching us is how to be grateful. The more we are grateful to people, the more they want to give us, the more they have the joy to give. And of course, we also need to learn how to give. All right, but also on a way of showing gratitude, right? You want to, maybe somebody was nice to you, and you just, what's your favorite drink? Just go out of your way to get a latte, or a matcha latte, or chai tea, or a medicine ball for someone. So that's a way of showing gratitude. Besides saying it, you can also show gratitude through giving something, no matter if it's a cup of water, a bottle of water, but you are showing gratitude that way too. All right, not just verbally or repaying a favor. You know, hey, I'm grateful for what you did for me. Uh, if you need anything, here I am. So, and the next part is forgiveness, right? Forgiveness is a powerful act, is a powerful um, tool, if you want to put it that way, right? It's a powerful thing to do, right? Forgive oneself for the mistakes we have performed, right? Also forgive the mistakes of other people, the mistakes of, forgive us for the offenses of our mother's lineage, the offenses of our father's lineage, the offenses we commit to implicate others, the offenses others commit to implicate us. Please forgive us. Forgive me. I forgive myself. I forgive you. So you don't poison your body. You don't poison your mind, yourself, with these negative emotions that unforgiveness can bring. All right? And after that, we're going to move on to the next one is learning how to ask. Remember, so we have to use wisdom, all right, on what we ask. So, okay, let me just give an example. You might want to ask for longevity, right? For health, right? Because without health and without longevity, there is nothing, right? There is no possibilities, no hope, right? So as long as there is life, there is hope. You may be facing a sad situation today, right now. Well, it's something that you are experiencing, but you are not sadness. Don't forget that. Don't allow sadness to become your identity. That's something that you are experiencing. Everyone is experiencing time to time. But there's gonna be a better tomorrow. There's hope. There are, as long as you're alive, there are possibilities. All right, to make things better, to make things right, to look for that chance of change. All right, so that's the thing that we need to learn how to ask for health and longevity, for a good partner, a good spouse, a compatible person. All right, if you don't have it, or if you have it, just ask for it to be possible for this person to get more mature, or for this person that you already have to realize what a good situation you both have. And remember, if it's not meant to be, it won't meant to be. The most important thing is that you try your best to be able to grow with this person, to prosper, to love this person. And if the other person is not cooperating with this beautiful wish or desire, then you have to move on. She or him have to move on too, because there is a life to live, and believe me, life is short. So, but first we have to try. We have to always do our best to endure, to get to know each other. Give yourself the chance, give your partner the chance. All right, but like I say, everything has a limit. So I hope you are able to use your good judgment to determine when to move on. All right, and so we ask for a good spouse, good partner, compatible spouse. After that, we ask for lovely, intelligent children. For good children. Also, you might want to ask for vitality, because you're going to need vitality. You're going to need the energy. All right. And yes, this can manifest in many ways. Maybe you encounter the the multivitamins that is right for you, or maybe it hits you, right, a thought of, oh my God, I need to sleep certain amount of hours, I need to eat certain kind of food to be able to have this energy, this vitality, this feeling of well-being, so I can give my time, my energy to my family, to my work, to my friends, you know. So asking also for a home, right? For a good home, a good peaceful home, harmonious, you know. And of course, like I say, not everything is gonna be perfect. Nothing is gonna. Well, I'm sorry. Not everything is going to be on a way that it's gonna be everything okay without complications. No, we need complications. Complications are there for a reason, right? Obstacles, so we can master ourselves. We can learn. That's how we learn. Don't reject obstacles. Of course, let's let's minimize. All right, that's what we use wisdom to minimize the complications. All right, because life is full of complications, but let's use wisdom to minimize them, to overcome them faster, to avoid them also. Right. So ask for a good home, ask for properties, ask for the landlordship, uh, situation where you are landholder, and what else? After that, you can ask for transportation, vehicles, access around the world. I don't know, travel. If you want to travel, and the last one will be, you can ask for all the good things of life, all the good things that life has to offer. But remember, these things will come to you at its point in time, when you're ready, when you have achieved this level of vibration, maturity, wisdom. Because remember, if this is what you want, this is what you really want. Because remember, it's like winning the lottery, right? This person that wins the lottery, they wanted to win the lottery for such a long time, and they desire and they vibrate and at that level of activating the law of attraction, activating the electromagnetic mind, and they won the Powerball, they won the lottery. But then they lose everything because they don't have the wisdom, they don't have the mindset, they don't have the financial education to be able to manage this power, this energy, which is money. All right, and they will lose it, and their life maybe will become more miserable because they don't have a foundation, they don't have a good character, they don't have a structure, you know. They have the building, but they don't have, like money, right? They have the building, but they don't have a foundation, right? So what happens with the building? If the building doesn't have a good foundation, it's gonna fall. It's going down. So foundation, okay, guys. So when we ask for our blessings, we need to get ourselves ready. This is the thing. When you ask for something, for anything, get yourself ready. If you ask for money, for $2 billion, you know, do your proper training, do your proper education. Don't you just do wishful thinking? I will buy a house. I will. Do you know how to manage a house? Do you know how to manage a farm? Do you know how to manage a company? Oh no, just money will solve itself. Oh no, I'll find the right people to do it. No, and then they will do whatever they want, and then you will not be aware of how your companies are being run. So you have to do your learnings, get educated, prepare yourself, do your investigation of anything. If you want to have a good marriage, investigate, learn, study, What does it take to be a good husband, to be a good wife? What is it that I want from my spouse? And I need to be honest with her and with him, or with him, to be able to, to flourish, to be able to grow. So we have to prepare ourselves for that what we want, for that thing that we want. Don't just ask for asking, because you'll get it, and then it'll be a total mess. And then you'll say, "Fash, I was better before than now. I wish I didn't have this wish come true." Right? It happens a lot, but it is simple. Life is simple. The laws are there. We are the ones that make it complicated. And yes, we just want to go the other way. We know we're doing it wrong, but fudge, like I say, it's not easy to create good character. Everything I have learned, it didn't come easy. It's like working out, right? Building muscles. So little by little, small weights, and then it'll grow if you keep doing it, of course. So remember, those are the things you can ask for, right? Good. Let's recap, right? And remember, thoughts need to match your feelings. And after that, when you achieve in your meditation session and your prayer session, when you have achieved that emotion, right, that matches your thoughts, then it comes the time to take action. Everything that you have asked for, you need to get the soil ready. Like I mentioned, right? So that's it. You get the soil ready. So if you want to win the lottery, what is it that you have to do first, right? Go and buy the lottery ticket. Also go and get yourself some financial education about what are you going to do when you get your money. Or maybe you're not a believer of the lotto, you're a believer of using other people's money to grow a business, right? You look for investors, and then you just utilize other people's money to be able to move your ideas, right? To move your business ideas. But you have to do your proper education, right? So to be able to know what to do with the money that comes. And just prepare the soil of anything that you ask. We must prepare the soil. We must prepare the grounds. We have to lay the foundation. This is key, right? This is what the IFA spirituality, the IFA system teaches us. And like I say, all over the world, it's the same, no matter where you go. China, Mongolia, Peru, Argentina, right? This law applies in every corner of the world, right? This wisdom, it's universal. So with all that, I want to tell you, thank you so much for the time of listening to my YouTube channel. and please, if you like the video, give me the thumbs up, subscribe. I will have more information for you in the coming week. All right? Thank you. Dankeschön. Grazie. Obrigado. Merci beaucoup. Gracias. Skaristo. Spasiba. Arigato gozaimashita. Shie. Toda. Thank you, guys. All right? Good night. Good evening.